In this video, we're going to be checking out a Uhuru Studio condenser microphone set. Now before we get started, if you like this video, please hit like and subscribe, hit the little notification bell, do all the other YouTube stuff, helps the channel continue to grow. Also feel free to leave a comment down below, let me know what you think of this microphone and how it sounds. So this kit costs $69 and you get quite a lot for your money. So it comes in this rather nice looking box that's packaged very well. It includes a pop filter, a stand for the microphone, a shock mount for the microphone, a mic cable, and then the microphone itself. So it's quite a lot for $69. You should be aware that this microphone does not include everything you need in order to get it into your computer. You will need some sort of an audio interface. So an audio interface is something that connects from your computer to the microphone cable and then amplifies and powers your microphone so that that source can then be ultimately recorded in your computer. It also converts your microphone from an analog signal to a digital signal. There's a load of different companies that make affordable interfaces. Mo2, Focusrite, M-Audio are a couple brands that just come to mind. So that is another piece of equipment you will need in order to use this microphone. This microphone also requires something called 48-volt phantom power, and that's to power the microphone. The microphone is a condenser microphone, not a dynamic microphone, so it needs power in order to work. Most interfaces will have some sort of phantom power built in, so that would be something just to double check your interface that you happen to be shopping out includes, because if it doesn't have phantom power, you won't be able to power the mic and it won't work. I think this mic is a fantastic option for someone who's getting started maybe podcasting or maybe a beginner kind of singer-songwriter just starting to record yourself and you want to start to get some sources into your computer, whether it be an instrument, a vocal, maybe a vocal and an instrument. You could even buy a pair of these mics and mic up an acoustic guitar and yourself singing. There's a whole lot of really cool options here for not a whole lot of money. So I definitely would highly recommend this product. So for testing, I'll do a little bit of spoken word into the microphone. I will not torture you with my singing because I am not a vocalist, but I will play a little acoustic guitar, and I think I'll pick up my trumpet and actually play a little horn into the mic as well, just to kind of give you an idea of what it sounds like on a variety of sources. All right, so let's hear what it sounds like. Okay, and here's what the Uhuru mic sounds like on some spoken word. Sorry, the pop filter's kind of completely covering my face. I couldn't figure out a better way to frame it up. At any rate, I'm extremely impressed by how this microphone sounds for the money. I mean, for, basically $70, you're getting the pop filter, the mic cable, the stand, and I think the mic sounds great. I mean, especially if you were like a podcaster, I think this is perfect. You're getting a nice, clean, reliable source directly into your recording software. I mean, even with a little bit of post-production, you add a little EQ on this, maybe just a high-pass filter to get rid of some rumbling might be a good idea. But right now I'm recording directly microphone to my Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 into my DAW. I use Digital Performer. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to use any processing on this audio. It's going to be source right into the mic, right into the computer recorded, and then just matched with the video, and give you an idea of exactly what this microphone sounds like. I think for the money, it's pretty hard to top. I mean, you're getting a whole lot of things that you need. If you're going to record, you need a pop filter, you need some sort of a stand for the microphone. I mean, this is a fantastic way to get you started, especially if you've never recorded before. So I'm going to switch gears. I'm going to grab my acoustic guitar and I'm going to play a little trumpet at it just to get an idea of what this sounds like on a couple other sources and how it holds up. But I think on voice, it's very good, especially for spoken word.